Hi everybody, this is Sean from Elite Like Us, and I have another tutorial for you. This one's actually a little different. I've been working on my towel recently, and trying to save time and be lazy. I started doing some stencil work. Now, this right here, let me get that into. This right here is a door for a sky ray, or hammerhead, or devilfish, because they use the same chassis. And as you can see, I started hand painting it. As I started hand painting it, I'm using thin coats, and it goes on darker some places, lighter in others. It was a slow process, and I decided, you know what, some pretty nice straight edges on these things. Let me actually try to use a stencil work. So I had that. Then I went ahead and bring this one in. Here's another one. This is straight stencil, and as you can see, the smooth, one color. A couple little errors in the white, but not much. I'm going to do some damage and, of course, ink the center stuff, or the line work. So, not bad. So, you can even get even fancier. Over here. Right down over here. Stand that up. As you can see, I did a lot of stencil work there. All the white. This is primed white using Vallejo surface primer. Let me see. There you go. That was gray. This would be the white surface primer. So, Warstore has it. Overseas is a lot easier to get. So, I sat there and decided to do some more. It's pretty easy. This is one of the SMS drones, or SMS launchers on the Skyray. I primed it white, and then I decided to match my Skyrays. I wanted to do gray and red. Now, this Skyray, let me get a little better angle on that. This Skyray was actually, I used the stencils for everything. There, of course here. I got some overspray, as you can see. That's because I wasn't careful. There. These things were probably the coolest. But I got a little overspray, so I need to actually go back and correct it. The back here underneath. So what I was going for, of course, with this is to have the gray being the primary, and then I wanted to do red around the sides. So stencil it. This one's a little irregular, of course. So if you look, it is stenciled over. So the part I want to keep gray is covered in the white and the yellow Tamiya tape. And let me show you the actual tape I'm using. Once I find where the heck I put it, be a short. Oh, there it is. This is, you can see, it's pretty darn thick. This is the primary I'm using. It's pretty close to almost a gauze. It's kind of thin like that. So it also comes in a couple of the tape sizes. I use these as well. This is the it's 10 millimeter, and I think this here is the 5mm, I believe. but it works out pretty well. It's actually really good stuff. So to get that cut out, you lay it kind of like this. Alright, now I'm going to try to do this with two hands. Yep. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. So, alright, I think it's on this extra stuff. My area for painting models is rather not the best. So, get this. And what you're going to do is, it's probably going to be kind of hard to see on this, but there is a little, that little ridge, you're going to just push down a little bit. You just want to go ahead and follow the contour of that line. So let me get this. Now the problem with the irregular shapes is you get these kind of weird lines there. So you just gotta be careful. I'm going to show you how to deal with it, because the other one is actually a little notch thing it has in here. It's right there. So I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, right there. You see that little line? That's exactly what you want to do. So next is basically you're going to follow that little contour, and you're just going to follow it around. Okay, be careful. Use an X-Acto. Be careful. A lot of the errors I made, basically it cut through the primer layer and into the plastic. So it's easy to fix, but you want to avoid that whenever possible. So push down on that a little bit. Go back over here. So when you get right in the groove of it, it'll basically follow the lines pretty easily. So I'm trying not to look at the camera when I do this. Little area where it picked up. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pick this up a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to do it really slow when you pick this up. As you can see, that's fine. You might have missed areas, so you don't want to yank up and basically ruin what you got. So, with most of the normal shapes, you're fine. This will come off perfectly. Here, we left a little area, and what you're going to do is kind of just go down a little bit, and then up. Not a problem. So you're gonna kind of go down, and now you get this little area. So cut a little bit away. Okay. So you're gonna make sure you cut down, so you follow the. Of course, I'm off camera. Kind of follow the contour of it. That one's a little snagged, but we'll make do. So, sharp X-Acto will help. Alright. So you can see one little error. Now, mine aren't perfect. I'm not really too worried about not being perfect on these for a couple reasons. The majority of the areas where I'm not perfect are in the creases, and you're going to be dropping some oil wash into those. And the other ones, I'm just going to add battle damage, kind of, because I'm lazy like that. I'm going to add some battle damage. So, it's a little bit better. This one's a little bit better, although my hand's in focus, it really isn't. So, I got 4 of these to do. Did 2. Got 2 more. I'll get to the priming and show you the finished model. Or finished piece. Alright. I'm real quick prepping my airbrush and getting ready to do the brush work. Right now I'm using Miniature paint, Angelic Blood. Now, I do want to alert something. Not all the Minotaur paints actually have the same color. This is Angelic Blood. This is also Angelic Blood. Now, the Angelic Blood we'll be using actually turns out like that. The other Angelic Blood actually turns out like that. A little darker, as you can see. I like it, just not the look I was going for. I actually went ahead and still painted the guy using that color. It's one of my Riptides, of course, because of the shields. And I just went ahead and basically used the new color. I bought one from I bought both sets from Web Airbrushes. One of them, of course, looks perfect. Had the same issue with one of my other one of my ghost tints. I will say this about the Web Air. They are probably one of the better customer service. Basically, they contacted me, I contacted them, and went ahead, told them what happened. It was a couple days, but they got me a new ghost tint. I didn't do the same thing with the Angelic Blood because I actually am using both. I think they're both fine for different applications. So just buyer beware. It can be kind of annoying. I would definitely use a sample to test. I'm going to load up my airbrush. After I do some okay. I'm hoping I can get this right. This is the first time I'm actually using the cell phone camera and my airbrush at the same time. So alright. Nothing really difficult with this. You get the camera right. So, take your and you're just going to hit it. I'm not too worried about everything else. I'm being kind of sloppy with this. I'm actually going to use the gunmetal on the rest of it. Try to, but I want to get that. We'll do one more. And I recommend using gloves. I have gloves. They're actually probably 4 or 5 inches. They're about 4 or 5 inches away from me. I was just too lazy to put them on. I had them hidden, and then I said, you know what? I better bring that out. And of course, I spend a better part of 10-15 minutes on cleaning up myself. So, like I said, I'm being really sloppy on the sides. I still have a lot more painting to do on those. So, depending on what stage you are on these, you might not want to get sloppy. So that is it with these. I'll be back when they dry in order to show what they look like. Alright, it's been about 4 or 5 minutes. I cleaned my airbrush, and we're just going to grab one of the older ones I had. Now, let me get this in shot. Nope. Alright, that shaky cam. This one's actually easy because of the irregular shape to kind of pry it up. You're just going to go ahead, yank this up, and voila. As you can see, there's some areas where it didn't quite get a good seal. What I'm actually going to do, like I said, we'll do black inside there and add a little battle damage. But not a bad look. I'm sure, you know, guys from Buy Painted do this all the time. It's a lot better. But this is cheap. You see some more, a little bit more error. But you know, I don't claim to be. This won't get you Golden Demon, but tabletop quality is what I shoot for. I'm sure most of you out there are much better at this than I am, or can be with a little bit more practice. You know, I just started doing these stencils a couple weeks ago, basically doing some lines and watching the Buy Painted video. I got the idea because he did it on the either the intakes or extakes on the or exhausts on the Skyray, or well, he was using a hammerhead at the time, same chassis. But as you can see, the gray kind of contrasts. I have a lot of white. Doesn't come off all the way. That's fine. A little soft pressure on the actual tape is all you really need. Get a little bit up. I got a little bit up right there. I just got my fingernails. Oh, it worked. So there you go. So what I'm going to do some of the Vallejo black metal on this. Kind of a little slightly different job. Might actually do black. Might do it like these. These are just started. These are SMSs for the broadsides. So just started these. As you can see, the red is not quite that good. I've been painting it on, but see, got a better looking red. Nope, they're all that crappy. But that's about it. As you can see, you get some really nice effects. Here's another thing I use the stencils for. For the riptide, all the white has been stenciled. So same thing, lay tape over, go down around it. Get some real sharp lines. As you can see on this one, I've been messing with just doing some different fun designs. With that, I'm really into the stencil work. I'm really liking it. It's the last thing I'll bother you with. Riptide I'm currently working on. Stencils on the legs. I need to add some battle damage. It didn't quite turn out as well as my original Riptide. But I got a little fancy. Give you some shake the camera. Little side stripe. Not too much detail. Didn't go too crazy. But that is about it. This is Sean, like us, signing off. Thanks and have a great day.